honeys, welcome back to my canal. If you are new, hi, my name is Sandy Harkeen and I absolutely love everything that deals with eyeshadow, makeup, anything that deals with makeup you will find here on my channel. So if you're new, hi, thank you so much for being here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a eyeshadow tutorial on this eyeshadow look that I created right now using the Morphe Truth or Bare 18T palette, which actually, you guys, came in the Evettexo box. So Yvette collaborated with Morphe and she put all of her favorite Morphe products in one box. I know that this actually sold out completely online, but you can definitely go to your nearest Morphe store and pick one up if they still have some in stock. I know that this was limited edition. These are products that Morphe actually already does sell online, but I believe she just picked her favorites and then just put it all in one haul box here for us. So when I did see that she was doing this, of course, I love her. I love her energy. I love that she's Latina. I love watching her vlogs. And so when I saw the announcement that she posted on Instagram that she was collaborating with Morphe, I definitely had to snag one and support her. So, oh, also before I forget, if you do go to the Morphe store or you shop online for any of these products, you can definitely find these individually online and purchase them, or in stores. Do not forget to use my code, which is GLAMFAM330, and it takes $5 off any $10 purchase or more. I love you guys so much. I hope that you enjoy it, and let's go ahead and start to play. Before we get started, here is the box, and I want to show you guys what you get in this little mini haul that Yvette put together for us. So you have the brushes, you have the eyeliner, the lip pencil, lipstick, highlighter, and the palette. So the first thing that I actually want to show you guys in this little mini haul box is, of course, the palette. This is the Truth or Bare 18T Artistry palette. So you get a bunch of nice neutral shades and also some darker eyeshadows. The only thing that's missing is just a matte black eyeshadow, but it's still a gorgeous palette. And then here we have the OFRA Cosmetics. This is the mini highlighter Rodeo Drive. I couldn't find the mini size online, but you can buy the bigger size. And then here we have the matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Honey. I haven't actually personally used this lipstick. And then we have Makeup Talk lip pencil. So these both together are such a beautiful combo. I actually am obsessed with these two. I wanted to also do the swatch here of the highlighter. Again, this is the shade called Rodeo Drive, and it's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And finally, we have the Beauty Bakerie Lollipop liner, and it's just black. I wish that it would dry matte. It actually, once it does dry down, it's more on the shiny side. I'm not a big fan of shiny liquid eyeliners, but we will definitely see how it does apply. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the eyeshadow tutorial. The first shade, you guys, that I'm going to go into is called Candid. It's a matte coral, but it's weird because like on my eyes, it comes off like a nice like medium brown. Very, very pretty though. I love it. I'm going to be using this as my transition shade, and I'm using my Morphe M433. I didn't want to go into the other brushes that honestly wasn't really calling my attention, and I felt more comfortable using my Morphe M433. I am taking a little bit of that Candid, that matte coral color underneath my lower lash line, and then just buffing it all out. And then the next shade that I'm going to be going into is called Genuine, and it's a matte blush shade, and I'm using the Morphe M452, which is the brush that's in the palette, just to buff out the first shade that we did place, so that way there's no harsh lines. Then picking up my Morphe M433 again and taking the shade called So Obvi. I think this color is so pretty. It's a matte mulberry. So it kind of comes off pretty like a nice pretty plum once it's all blended out. I'm putting this right in the crease and then applying it towards the outer corner, and then just patting in that eyeshadow and just really intensify it a little bit more. Of course, it's up to your personal preference. You can definitely stop here or add more pigment and make it more darker, whatever you prefer. And then I'm going to go back into a different Morphe brush. I don't remember what number this is, but I will link it down below. Está más gordito, it's more fluffier, and the bristles open up a little bit more. So what I'm doing here is taking more of that Candid shade and blending it on top, and then going back into the shade called So Obvi, that matte mulberry shade, and blend all of these together. The reason why I'm going in with like a more fluffier also is because I feel like it blends out the eyeshadows a lot better too. And then going back into my Morphe M433 and picking up more of that mulberry shade and applying it towards the bottom lash line. And then of course going back into Tell All, that dark brown, and patting in some of that eyeshadow towards the outer corners and then buffing it back and forth. And of course going back and forth into So Obvi and that shade Tell All. To cut my crease, I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Eden Primer and my Sigma F75 concealer brush. Of course, use code C80 for 10% off and start to create your half cut crease. Now I am not the best at making these two identical on my left and right eye, so I do try my best to make them look very similar, but if they don't, oh well. And I'm going to another Morphe brush just to blend out the edges, so that way once we do pack on with more eyeshadow, we don't have that line of demarcation there. And then going back into my Morphe M433 and picking up a little bit more of that shade called So Obvi, that matte mulberry shade, and start to pat the outer corners. For the main lid, I'm going to go into my MAC 239S brush and picking up the shade called Expose. It's a shimmery, rosy, bronzy shade. Oh, this color, you guys, I don't know why, but it really does melt my heart. And I can see myself using this for like brides. It's just a really nice, elegant, beautiful rosy color. And then for the outer corner, you guys, of that, once we do place that, I'm going to go into the shade called Confessions. And this one is more of a matte smoky plum with a little bit of shimmer. And I'm going to place it just right at the outer corner. And the reason why is because it kind of reminds me a little bit of the shade called So Obvi. So they both blend really well. So that way we don't have any harsh lines. And of course, licking some of the Lollipop, I'm going into the liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to start to create a wing. I was not going to do a wing, to be honest, but I don't know why, I kind of felt like I wanted to. And also Yvette always wears wings, so I thought, what the heck, why not? And can we talk about this eyeliner though? It is so smooth. It's not skipping on my eyelids. Ya tengo ojos de viejita, so I am very impressed by that. And I'm making it very, very thin. I don't want it to be too much of a thick wing, but it's up to you on whatever you prefer. And I also take it a little bit towards the bottom lash line. Now, since this palette doesn't have a black, I am going back into the Anastasia times Amrezy and picking up the shade BK, which is just a matte black, and using a Morphe pencil brush. I think this is the S20, and just blending that out. Going in with my Benefit Bang Mascara and applying some on my top lashes, and applying these lashes from Blanca Flor Mink Lashes. I forgot what style it is because I don't know where I put my cajita, but I will list them down below if you guys are interested. I really like this pair. It's really nice and natural. And then I'm going to be picking up my Urban Decay. This is their 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and I'm going to run it towards the bottom of my lash line. It's in the shade Black Market, just a nice matte black. I'm going to take it all the way towards the inner corner and run it all the way towards my lower lash line and tide line my eyes as well. I'm taking a small little Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came in one of the palettes, I believe. And I'm picking up the shade called So Obvi just to blend out the eyeliner. You don't have to take it all the way down like I did, but I really want this eye to look really smoky, but totally up to you. And then running down some mascara on my lower lashes. And then I'm picking up the shade called Unveiled, a shimmery pale peach, just to highlight my inner corner and to highlight my brow bone. And now it's time to apply some highlight. I'm going to the OFRA Cosmetics. Again, this is the Rodeo Drive, and using my AC Artist Couture brush, but I will list a alternative down below for you guys. I know Morphe has one exactly like this. And this highlight though, so bomb. And I'm gonna go into the Morphe lip pencil in the shade called Makeup Talk. And I love this lip pencil. I love how creamy it is. It's really easy to use, and honestly, it doesn't even skip on my lips either. I find it to be a really nice soft formula, and it gets the job done. It just glides on like butter. And then of course, going into the shade called Honey, it's the Morphe lipstick. These run for like $10. I feel like it's such an affordable price, and look at this shade. It is so pretty. I like nudes like this because it kind of makes my lips look like they're like I have injections, which is nice. And then just using my finger to blend out the product. I always love to use this to smooth it out a little bit more so it looks less harsh. And you guys, that's pretty much it for today's eyeshadow look and using the other products in the box. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and now let me give you guys my final thoughts on the products. Okay, so you made it to the end of the video, and just really quick, I want to just share with you guys my thoughts on the products that I used today. So the Morphe Truth or Bare 18T palette honestly did a really good job. This was my first time actually using this palette, and it's really a nice simple palette that you can definitely use to create looks like this, like I did today, something more más cargado, and then you can actually create something more soft and more neutral. So you can definitely play and create different looks with this too. You can create cut crease, a nude cut crease. I love that you can actually use this, you know, when you want something very subtle, and then if you go out at night after work and you want to bump it up a little bit more and be more dramatic, you can definitely do that with this palette. The only thing is that I wish it had a black. As you guys saw in the tutorial, it does not have a matte black, so I had to use a different palette. So I can definitely see myself pulling this out for a client. This lip combo though, so gorgeous. I have actually already used this lip pencil called Makeup Talk. I actually did my favorite Morphe lip pencils. I did do a video here on YouTube, which I will link here, so you guys can definitely check that out. And I share with you guys my top favorite Morphe lip pencils. This lipstick, so pretty. I love Morphe lip products. One, because they are more affordable, and two, it looks really, really bomb. And in pictures, they photograph really nicely. This highlighter from OFRA, I think I've used Hollywood, I think that's what it's called, from OFRA Cosmetics, and their highlighters are honestly super bomb, and you honestly hardly ever hit pan, to be honest. The brushes, for me personally, I feel like these brushes that she picked, I can't even find the other one, the Morphe M452, which is this brush right here, I don't know, I personally don't like it for eyeshadows. I feel like I would probably use this just to apply some cream contour and maybe blend it out. Or maybe for my nose, it's definitely something that I would use for that. This one, the Morphe M330, I didn't use it, but I feel like it probably would be a good brush for eyeshadow. It doesn't feel hard or anything like that. It feels actually really soft. I didn't use it for today's video because I'm just so used to using my Morphe M433 brushes. The eyeliner. So I actually really like the eyeliner. I feel like it was really easy to use. It glided onto my skin really well. It didn't skip on my eyelids. I hate when I use liquid eyeliners that are like so dry and I have to like drag it and then it skips on my eye. I definitely don't know si se va a correr or if it's gonna run. I mean, to be honest, I'm taking off my makeup right now. It's like 9 p.m. Of course, you can purchase all of these items separately, so I will link all of them down below if you guys are interested. And of course, do not forget to use my code GLAMFAM330 to get $5 off any $10 or purchase or more in stores or online. I love you all very, very much. Besitos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!